to my channel. Today I have a sewing vlog for you and I'm really excited to be bringing you guys the brand new Tilly and the Buttons pattern, the Pearl Cardigan. So I mentioned this in my previous video talking about my sewing plans, so I thought I would bring you a little sewing vlog, my usual chatty style of video, creating and making this. So this is the first time I'm making this pattern. It is brand new and I'm super excited. It is a knit pattern, so designed for stretch fabrics, and I just love Tilly's patterns. They're really simple and easy to make. There's lots of amazing photos within the instruction book, so I always love that about the patterns. And also because of Tilly's pattern sizing, I roughly know what alterations to make and things like that for the fit, so I'm going to make sure with this pattern to alter it to fit perfectly, because usually I just make a straight up size, but I am actually going to make some modifications to make sure that the arm length and the body length is perfect for me. So we're going to sew this today in this video. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and we're going to get straight on into it. So with this pattern then, I just want to show you the pictures on the back. So I was tempted to go for this kind of like bell-like sleeve, but I think I am just going to make the straight sleeve, like the long sleeve, this one here, and I just think it will suit my fabric better. I'll show you the fabric that I've got. It's a kind of like just simple stretch jersey, and I don't know if it's going to be too lightweight to make the bell sleeve cardigan. I actually don't know what it will turn out like at all, to be honest, because it's not like a cardigan fabric, or it's not a sweater knit, it's a jersey fabric, so I'll show you in a second. But I am going to just make that, and the fabric that I got, I was sent from Rainbow Fabrics. Again, I'll show you in a second, but it will be good for me to do a toile of this first anyway. I tend to like to make my first project of a new pattern that I've not made before in a slightly cheaper fabric, just so I can make sure that I'm happy with it and stuff. But it's a wearable toile, so I'll still be able to wear it and it'll still look nice when it's done. With this pattern, I'm going to make a size 4, and I am going to modify it. I tend to find the Tilly Buttons patterns are about 2 centimeters too long in the body, so I'm going to cut the body to make sure that it's a little bit more on the petite side, because my torso is like smaller, so I'm going to do that modification. And then in terms of the sleeve length, I find with the Bertha cardigan from Tilly and the Buttons, the sleeve is always about 1 inch too long, so I'm going to take that up 1 inch as well. So hopefully I will do those modifications on the pattern, and usually Tilly's patterns are really good for doing that. So when I've opened this up and investigated, I will talk you through that process. And then moving on to the fabric, I'm using this lovely mustard coloured jersey, and as you can see, it's got a lot of drape and it's quite a lightweight jersey, so that's why I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Hopefully it'll look really cute, and hopefully it won't be too lightweight for this project, but I just thought this is a little wrap cardigan over pretty much dresses like the one I'm wearing. This is the Tilly and the Buttons indigo dress that I made a couple of years ago. I think this would look really cute as like a spring cardigan. I can just chuck on over little dresses and stuff, and again, very lightweight and stretchy, so I'm not entirely sure how it's going to turn out with the finished result, but it will be good to make it anyway and create this toile, and then we can talk through you know, the steps of making it and how it looks and the fit and stuff like that in this video. The first thing I need to do is cut out the pattern, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out, but I will show you the modifications that I'm going to make as well, just so you guys can see. But I'm going to do it very, very simply, and hopefully the pattern is simple enough. But I'm going to open it up, cut out my size, and then yeah, I'll update you. Hey my love, so I'm just cutting out the pearl bodice pieces. So this is the back bodice and then the front bodice underneath. And as you can see, I have cut along this line here. There's this lengthen or shorten here, and I need to shorten the body on this to make it a better fit for me, because I'm quite petite on my torso. Knowing Tilly patterns and my body shape, I would say I need to do this about 2 centimeters. So the way I'm actually going to do this is to put 1 centimeter up to there and 1 centimeter on there. I'll draw a line across using a ruler and a pencil, and then I can reattach these 2 pieces together on those lines. once I've done that, if there's any sort of overlap here, then I can just redraw that shape, and that creates the sort of new pattern piece, if you like. So I'm going to go ahead and attach them together, 1 centimetre, 1 centimetre. Cool, so what I've done is I marked a centimetre like that, and I just folded it down, and I've marked a centimetre on this piece, and I will line that up to where that centimetre line is, with that edge and that line meeting up. And I will sellotape it, you can glue it, sellotape it, however you want to do it, to that line. And there we have created a 2 centimetre short. Cool, so there you can see that done. This one was a little bit trickier. What I did is I just made sure there was a sort of an even amount of excess on that side and that side. And I've just redrawn the line from the edge to meet that and just cut it off. And the same again with that, and it ended up being about a few millimetres either side that I've had to trim off. So yeah, super happy with that. And then obviously this one as well, and because they're both done, they should meet up nicely with your side seams. So yeah, looking good. So now I'm going to cut this out. I've actually got a lovely girl named Bella, I'll leave her Instagram below, coming to help me cut some things out. As I was saying, I've got a lovely girl named Bella coming to help me do some cutting, because now that Willow's here, I've got quite a lot of sewing projects to do with obviously my YouTube stuff and with Friday Pattern Company, and very little time. And my least favourite thing to do is cutting out projects. And I also find it takes me so long. Like, honestly, like, for me personally, it can sometimes take me 2 hours or more to cut something out. So I've got a lovely girl called Bella coming in to help me. So she's going to cut this out for me on Monday, and then I can get to sewing, which I'm so excited about. So now that I've prepped this, we're good to go. And I am going to attempt to make it in that soft mustard jersey colour that I showed you, and I really hope it turns out okay. I have no idea if it's going to be the right sort of fabric for this cardigan. I would prefer like an actual knitted sort of look, but I'm just working with what I've got in my stash because I've got so many fabrics, and if I like the shape on me and I think it looks really cute, then I'll invest in some different knit fabrics, and I think it'll look really nice over dresses and stuff, because I really like the cropped nature of this. So yeah. So it's about a week later since I did my introduction to the pearl. I'm about to start sewing. I had the lovely Bella come and help me do some cutting. So she cut out the pattern for me in this really quite lightweight jersey that I showed you guys. And I've just prepped it. So the first step that you have to do is to prep the front body and the back body with some either interfacing strips or some seam tape. I just use strips of interfacing because I used a stretch interfacing. It quite easily just went around the curve. So it was that step here. And I'll just show you that now. So that's what it looks like on. So there you go, you can see that's kind of what it looked like on. So I've just done those body pieces and the back. And now you can, it says lay the front bodices over the back bodice, right sides together, pin them together at the shoulder seams, matching notches, narrow zigzag stitch or overlock. So I'm going to be using a zigzag stitch for this and just my usual regular sewing machine rather than overlocking. I do have an overlocker, but I've never used an overlocker to sew stretch or jersey fabrics, and I actually quite like just using my machine. So yeah, so it says pin them together, trim seam allowances if you didn't use an overlocker, press the seam allowances open or towards the back. If you're doing it on a sewing machine like I am, then 2.5 to 3 millimeters long. I usually do about 2.5 and then 1.5 millimeters wide. Just need to plug in my machine and we can get going. I'm just sewing those bits together now at the shoulder seams. So now that's done, I'm gonna trim them and then iron them open and then move on to the next stage, which is the neckband. So with the neckband, it's only got one picture for this full step, so I'm just going to show you guys what this involves. Also, my chair is so annoying, like it's squeaking up like so much. I'm trying to sit really still so it doesn't squeak while I'm talking to you guys, and I definitely need a new desk chair, but I want one that's got arms that swivels around and potentially moves. But the thing is, I quite like the stability when I'm sewing because I'm not wheeling around everywhere, so it doesn't have to have wheels on it. But yeah, if you guys know where I can get a good desk chair that's not going to cost me a lot of money, let me know. Preferably a cute one. And then what we need to do is lay the bodice out flat, right side up. So that's that bodice bit that we've just sewn together, I think. Oh yeah, so that's front up like that. I don't have a lot of space on my desk at the moment because I've just been doing stuffs. But yeah, so have it sort of as flat as you can get it, basically. Let me turn this around so you can see my workspace is messy. So yeah, we've got this nice and flat, well, as flat as we can get it, and then we've got our ironed piece, and we have to essentially just pin that rough edge to there, meeting up in the middle. So you pin all the way around to sew it together, and that's probably as much as I'm going to get done in this session. Guys, I'm an idiot. You actually have to sew it together, the straight edge, not the pointed edge, so all of that for nothing. But thankfully I just trimmed it back because I actually remembered I altered the body size, so I had to have this shorter anyway. Anyway, here we are. It's actually a short edge. So same process, just the short edge, not the triangle arrow edges. So I just wanted to show you guys what I've got up to with this. I've just sewn on the neckband onto the body. Had a couple of little nicks, but overall it's all good. As I was saying, the fabric is quite lightweight, but it is coming together nicely still, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it comes out like. And then the next step that I'm just about to do now is pin on the sleeve whilst this is laid out flat. So you pin it onto the shoulders just here. So once that's done, you sew them together, and then you can do from the wrist right down to the side seams here. Focus. Yeah, just the side seam bit there. So I'm going to pop them in now. And hi guys, so it's about 2 weeks later and I have only just managed to find time to sew the rest of the pearl wrap cardigan that I started, and I made quite good headway because I brought it into my house, and I've got like another sewing machine I'm borrowing from my nan in the house, so I was managed to crack on and do a bit. So I got to the point where the sleeves are on and the body is essentially put together. So now all I need to do is, I say all I need to do, there's quite a few bits that I need to do. I need to do the sleeve cuffs, the cuff, the waistband bit, and then the 2 ties to tie it up with. And then I think it's done after I've done that. So there's 3 steps to do, but they obviously are quite, they all have a process to them essentially. But yeah, and also my hair's pink. I just dyed it pink the other day, and I used my friend's Sophie Hannah's new hair brand, and this is the colour bubblegum pink, and I've washed it so it's faded a little bit, but it looks really cute. Sorry, I'm a bit hazy headed today. But yeah, I will crack on and show you the process of this cardigan. Hopefully it looks nice for me, fingers crossed. Hello, I just sewn these arm cuffs together. So right sides together like that, which is this step here, and now I'm just about to attach them to the sleeve of the cardigan. So you have to fold them, turn them right sides out, and then sort of like fold them I'll show you in a second. But yeah, it's a pretty simple process. It's just a case of when you put it onto the cuff like that, you kind of have to stretch it out, and then it's a bit awkward kind of sewing it around the cuff. The one thing I forgot to do, which I usually do, is take up the sleeve a little bit, because they're always a little bit long with Tilly's patterns, similar to how the body is always a little bit long for me, so are the sleeves usually. So I'm just going to check this sleeve and see if I can even just like, you know, take up a centimetre, just like cut it off sort of thing. I don't think it should take off too much because they're pretty square, they don't go inwards too much, so I might just trim it off now. Should have done it earlier when I was cutting out the fabric, but I forgot. So yeah, I'm going to just try and do it a centimetre just so it'll make it a little bit better at least. So I'm just going to go do this process. It should be fairly straightforward, and I've got my little mini iron to do it with. And then I'm done with my sewing for this afternoon. And I'm hoping to come back out in a day or so to finish it off. So yeah, I'm excited to try it on. It will look really cute with some high-waisted jeans, I think, like mum jeans. Hello, back in my studio, just working on the pearl cardigan, and I'm about to start on the waist ties. So I'm just about to start sewing those. I've made good headway actually. I have put the sleeve cuff on. So now I'm just going to do these waist ties and attach them to the hemband, and attach the hemband to the body of the cardigan. So only a few steps left, and then I can go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. I'm very excited, and I'm really hoping it turns out good. I'm wearing jeans and a jumper today, and this is the first time I've worn jeans in a good year, if not year and a half, if not longer. I'm not really a jeans kind of person. I don't really tend to wear them, but since having Willow, I just really wanted some like simple outfits to just put on like easily and just style them with like tops and stuff. And I tend to find jeans like quite tight on my belly, and where I have Crohn's disease, I've never really like wanted to wear them because they're uncomfortable. But then I found these mum jeans in Primark, and my postpartum body, I'm wearing like 2 sizes bigger, and I was just like, do you know what, I'm just gonna get them. And this is the first day I've worn them today, and I'm actually surprised at how comfortable they are. So yeah, maybe I'm a convert and now I'm gonna be wearing jeans, so we will see. Also, this is the mum life, this hair. Willow is now at the age where she's like grabbing it, and like if I cannot unprise her hand, and to the point where I've like lost clumps of my hair. So now it's going to be in a mum bun for the foreseeable future. Anyway, I'm going to start on these ties, and I will update you and show you what it looks like. I'm excited. Not too much left to do. So I'm just working on my hemband. Trim the seam allowance on the left side, and I've left the right side open, and we've got these little holes where the ties are going to go in. So I'm just working on this process now. It seems pretty straightforward, but obviously I just need to figure out all of this steps. Most of the instructions were Tilly buttons, because it's so clear in the pictures, I just sort of crack on with it. But now I've got to this point, I am going to make sure to read everything and just check and see what it says. But yeah, I'm excited, it's going really well. Guys, here is the finished wrap cardigan. So I've just tried it on over my t-shirt because it's a bit chilly in here, but I think this would look so cute as a wrap top, because obviously I made it in this lighter jersey and it fits really nice. I'm so glad I did that alteration to the pattern to start off with. I just feel like it's perfect. I don't like anything too low, but yeah, I absolutely love it, and it's so comfortable as well. So I'm definitely gonna have to make a few different variations of it as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this sewing vlog. I know I didn't show much of the process of the sewing this time, but it's such a simple make, and that's what I absolutely love about Tilly's patterns, is just how simple they are, how quickly they come together. Perfect again if you're a mum like me, because you have very little time to do any sewing or anything for yourself for that matter. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. I highly recommend the pattern. It was easy, it's really like nice fit and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm happy. The size, sorry, this is a size 4, which is a UK 12, just for size reference. And I'm super happy I've now got a pair of jeans that I can wear it with as well. But yeah, happy days, and thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if there's any other sewing patterns you've seen that you'd like me to do a sewing vlog all about. I know I didn't do that much sewing steps in this one, but happy to do more like instruction videos, things like that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!